You're on the Dork It Up YouTube channel. I want to take this time to introduce the next big thing, or actually more like the first big thing here for the channel. I've been trying to get used to using a camera to film the things that I've been doing, as far as projects and hobbies in the garage. That's definitely been a challenge in of itself, for sure. So without further ado, here is the 1950 Ford F100 that I picked up a few years ago from a friend of mine. I had my eye on this truck for a while before that. Then I found out the engine had failed. The original V8 flathead had failed, and he was going to take it on as a project, but things worked out where I was able to pick it up from him. So I've had this thing the last few years, and I really haven't done all that much to it. Not as much as I want to. So I think it's time to change that. The things I've done so far is really just piddling around and playing with it. It's time to get serious and start doing a real build on this thing. So I'm not sure exactly how often I'm going to be able to post content, based on how much I'll be filming, how often I'll be working, and how often I'll have time to put in this. But I'm going to try. I'm trying to be careful here not to make any unkept promises, but I'm going to try to get at least one video a week, hopefully more, on average, and we'll just kind of see how that goes as I get better at filming and editing. I'm sure that'll change, and it's probably going to start out really dorky like it should be, and hopefully it gets dorkier as I go. So since I've had this, I've taken it, I've pulled the body and frame apart, and I've put it on a 1963 F100 frame that's railed for the height, and it's half body or half suspension. And then I rebuilt the 223 inline 6 that come with the 63 F100. It's definitely not a monster. It's 223 cubic inches and 139 whopping horsepower. You can see that the cab's sitting kind of low on the frame, which is good. That's what I want. I can always bring it up a little bit higher. This is something I've wanted to do my whole life. My father gave me a F100 shown there when I was a child, 13 years old. And my father and I built that truck together. It was my very first build. We put a inline 6 out of a 1976 Ford Monarch. And that F100 is really set a pattern for me to enjoy these builds, and it's really built a passion in my mind. So I can't wait to get started, and I would love to have you come along for the ride. I'm going to close this with some pictures from my last build, which is a 69 F100. See ya.